Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. And as you can see by the title, we are going to be finishing the, I guess not finishing, it's going to be gigantic. I'm going to be doing a lot more of the Hive's construction. I'm still not sure what I'm going to do for the interior. I kind of forgot that my hoe doesn't have mending on it, so there's still some glass here. So I'm still not sure if I want to keep the inside walls. But yeah, I've gotten a lot more. I got most of the sand smelting. I still have a shovel in case we need more. These are supposed to be 5 high. Yeah, I think I'm gonna raise this by 1. Because right now it's kind of just a bit awkward. To me it seems that way at least. I will be raising that one higher too. And I do have Silk Touch lined up on the enchantment table. I just need to wait to get, because it's at 30 for it, I have to wait till I get to that high. So close. It's so far. Let's just take a bunch of terracotta. I'll just dig down right here to make it a bit easier. Grab that. So for those of you who may have not caught up on what's going on or are new, this is a Minecraft Let's Play, non-modded this time. Strangely enough, I did a non-mod one before. I mean, I did a mod one before vanilla. And we are building a beehive. Well, more like a giant honeycomb. Who knows, maybe it'll eventually look like an actual beehive. We definitely could do that. Don't know if I will yet, though. I finished watching Eden Zero. I just never got around to it before. And I liked it. Kind of a bit sad that it's just 12 episodes as of right now. But to be fair, it is moving pretty quickly. It's not necessarily always a good thing. Because when anime moves too quickly, sometimes they forget the plot. Well, I shouldn't say forget the plot, but they forget to have all the important stuff that comes with having the series extended a bit. It's fine all to have a short story, but if you can't tell the story you want with one that's short, then you need to extend it. And same with extending it. If your series is so, you're focused on the length of a series, you'll miss out on two things. You'll miss out on either getting enough info across if you're focused on having it be a short series, meaning it won't be as coherent, or you'll focus on having too much stuff, in which case you'll have a lot of storyline that's pretty much just fillers. You need to have like a good mix. Like, make the fillers fit in with the story and not in a way that is make them fit in with the story, but also be something that can stand alone. Sort of like how some movies for anime like tell you and give some insight into the story, but at the same time they don't take away from any, well, on the same time they just reinforce what happens in the story. There's an example that I had thought of, but I can't remember it. I don't know if I was gonna use Dragon Ball as an example with like the Broly movies, but I can't remember if the first one is actually canon or not. I mean, the first Broly movie probably isn't canon because they wouldn't have basically redone it in Super. Oh, I know of like a good filler arc. The Key of the Starry Heavens arc in Fairy Tail. That was a good filler arc. Why? Because it explained, one, some of the new appearances of Nier Ration Seis. Two, more along the lines of what their magic was now. It also built upon the Zentopia incident that the manga mentioned but didn't show. So something that we would have only heard rumors about, instead people talking about inside of anime, they instead just decided to adapt it into an arc, which gave a chance for the manga to go ahead a bit, and it also fit in with the storyline instead of just they're back from Tenro and all of a sudden they're entering a tournament. It gives you a better, more realistic sense of time passing. I think that was a good one to do. And even if they had just made that one into a movie, they still would have explained the Zentopia incident more. Let's see. Unnecessary filler arcs. So these two. Two of them. Yep. What's the last one? I completely lost my train of thought. At least it wasn't during a class when I was taking notes. Though I will admit, that has happened. And apparently it wasn't during anything too important because I have good grades in all of my classes except college algebra. And also, I don't know how my schedule for streaming is going to be because it's already pretty erratic. It's just that usually the most stable time for me to be streaming is anywhere from 6 to 8 on Mondays. So I have it set that I usually stream then. Or I really just usually stream whenever no one's around. It's easier. Though a friend of mine is streamed Destiny 2 a little while ago with the new season, so I might go and crash that stream on Twitch. I might. And of course, being me, there will be nothing subtle about when I crash it. I need to practice my turkey call. Okay, so 16, 1, 2, 3. Okay. And for those of you wondering why, actually, I should probably just have an explanation anyways for why I would crash a stream turkey calling. Because it's fun. Really no other reason. Well, I mean, I guess seeing the reaction. cluster calls aren't that hard to do. Now, someone who can do R2-D2 or Velociraptor accurately, by accurately I mean Jurassic Park's version, I salute you. Also, during the current class summoning, I just tried to, since it's the best time to get story line 3 stars, which you may have accidentally gotten rid of, because you didn't know anything. I got Asclepius, who I wasn't able to get when he was released. And then I got Bedivere. I forget why I got rid of Bedivere. Yeah, if you ever play Fate Grand Order, keep one of each person that you get, no matter how much you hate them. If so, I wouldn't have the 5-star Gilgamesh, who I still refuse to use. I mean, I've tried using him to see if his gameplay at least makes me like him, but no, if I want to use a Gilgamesh, I'll borrow a cast Gil, or I'll use Kit Gilgamesh. But yeah, at least try and keep one of each person, because you never know when they're going to have a rank up or an interlude released, which means more Saint Quartz for you. Can Rock be a fork in the smoker? I don't know. Do I have fuel in the smoker? Nope. Well, since I'm not using these right now. Hello, Misty and Acacia, my unnamed dog. Hello, Lily, who's asleep on the bed. Now time to start with the walls. If I do start a modded series, it will probably just be a mod pack let's play rather than mod reviews. And I probably won't be creating my own for it, at least at the during the beginning of it. So, how have you guys been? Just trying to figure out how to type in the chat talk with other people in it. But I can't right now, apparently. I don't have a third monitor, and I don't feel like mounting one on the wall right now. And plus, I feel like adding a third monitor would be a bit of overkill. Considering I don't really need it, since if I see the chat, I can just talk right here. Mistakes of this glass pane will be taken care of once I get Silk Touch back. Hello there. Ow. That hurt. I do want to have a type of face cam eventually. Before moving to actual face cam. It'll be like one of those animated ones. Need to figure out how to do that though. Though, probably a quick Google search could take care of it. A new feature that they should add is that when entering a world for the first time in a newer version that isn't modded, you can ask the game to reload anything, well, everything below sea level. I think that would be neat. Because... better yet, the game should implement something that makes it so that anything within so many chunks you place down, anything within so many chunks in the next major update will not be... well, that it will stay there, anything within those chunks. And that way, people could keep their builds and have been exploring in their world a lot and be able to visit places nearby them again without having, instead of it venturing out tens or even hundreds of thousands of blocks away to find something from the new update. That could be neat. Also, I think there's a zombie underground. And as you can see, before that was the only one with all dirt completed, and this one was barely had any. Now it's completed, this one's completed, this one's completed, this one's completed, this one has a little. So I mined a lot of dirt off the top of there. Some of those trees are now floating. And also, keep in mind, I will be streaming tomorrow sometime, starting somewhere between 6 and 8. So there will be another stream this week. crafting's starting to get more advanced. Almost as advanced as modded. Because as you just saw there, by right clicking I can see the more options part, and then shift clicking I could craft multiple things at once. Well, in a quicker fashion than normal. This really does look like it's been pollen season in this Minecraft world. But hey, this is supposed to be a place for beehives, which means this should just make it look like it's actually like it's more like an actual beehive, or like it's pollen season because of so many bees. I really like bees. Even when I go outside, I don't see them often. Wasps, on the other hand, I see plenty of wasps. But not many bees. Just wasps. Those things that like to be evil. I actually once held a bee in my hand. I mean, I didn't pick this one up. I picked plenty of bees up and I didn't learn my lesson for a few years. Well, probably more like a couple years. But yeah, I used to pick bees up. Look so happy. That you could tell I got stung. I wonder why I keep doing it. Doing it. Then again, I also would pick up snakes with a stick. Well, pick up snakes that have been in our garden, a stick, and throw them into the woods. Yeah, I had an eventful childhood. It's actually a good thing, though. I also learned the terror of having your siblings throw a snake over your head. Now that I think back on it, that must have been really funny. I wish I had a video. I mean, think about it, seeing yourself, who now would love nothing more than to just find a wild snake and pick it up, having a snake thrown over his head. Of course, I still can't handle spiders. Spiders. And I have not. Well, actually, we have a love-hate relationship. Spiders and I do. Some spiders I want nothing more than to have all of them. And by that, I mean I used to have an outdoor pet spider, and it was a golden orb weaver, I believe, or some sort of orb weaver. And it was massive. I haven't seen another orb weaver of its size ever since. It was probably the size of a larger non-Goliath bird eater, and some of the more medium-sized huntsmen. I mean, it certainly didn't reach like a foot in length. Maybe like 7-8 inches. Like 4, no, more, probably more like 9 inches, more like 3.5 to 4.5 inches on each leg. And I would feed it crickets by throwing them at, well, not crickets, grasshoppers, or locusts, whatever you want to call them, by throwing them at them. That didn't work so well. I learned out that grasshoppers could fly. And then was scared of the grasshopper coming back and smacking me in the face. This does look a lot nicer now, though. And now we can fit some mini trees in there. That does look nice. I mean, there will, of course, be touch-ups and things, especially as the series progresses. I don't remember what I went in there for. More villagers. Charge! Not getting me that easily. Bad omen too. Not bad, if I do say so myself. How many of these villagers have we killed now? And also I broke another piece of armor. Yep. 10. Kind of forgot. I had thought I had killed more, but then I remembered. One of those things was a raid. No, I wanted to help you get up. Oh well. Anyway, that's probably going to be about it for this stream. The last thing I'll do is show you what the top of the mountain looks like now. And if you do not like seeing floating trees, you might want to just close your eyes for a good minute. Because we all know my outros take forever. And so does me scaling the mountain, apparently. I mean, I guess that's helpful. I mean, I was gonna get rid of this entire mountain eventually anyways, so. This is what I have done. It seems a lot of grass has grown back. I mean, some of the blocks of dirt used to be up to definitely here, maybe here. I mean, this part was so deep that you have stone and coal. But yeah, that's going to be about it for this episode of the Cwaft, episode 11, also known as live stream 11 of the Cwaft. The Hive is nearing its completion. And we have one more stream until our stream palooza is, well, I guess not stream palooza, our streaming weekend is over. And of course, the updated artwork for the channel and new icon are being halted temporarily because I have artist block. The most cruel thing in the world. And if you did enjoy this, leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. And there are many other videos to watch while waiting. I will see you guys tomorrow night, starting anywhere from 6 to 8 p.m. for the final stream this weekend, which will of course be more of this because I'm taking a break from Fortnite and Monster Hunter. So I'll see you all later.